Hey, what's up guys? TMax here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this mini series that I'm doing on all the cultural observations that I've written down over the last 3 years of living here, things that I just thought were interesting or that jumped out to me. And if you haven't been following this series, I've done a whole bunch of other videos, so check out all those videos as soon as you finish watching this one, right after you hit the like and subscribe button. So let's jump in. Today we're just going to talk about being a foreigner in general in China. So like in any country, there's people who are passing out flyers, want to get you to buy something or whatever. But in Beijing, they never approach me. It's great. So, when you're walking down the street, they are harassing other people like, hey, join this gym. And they see me and they just look the other way, and I think it's because they're intimidated, they don't speak English. Of course, if you're in a tourist area, they're probably targeting tourists, so yeah, they'll harass you there. But I mean, just walking down the street, like in a normal neighborhood, taxi drivers are the only ones who ever harass me, and they say there are 8 or 9 words. So when I lived in Europe, everybody would recognize me as Thierry Henry, the famous football player from France. And I speak French, so sometimes I would pretend to be him or his brother or something. And when I got to China, everybody's like, oh, Kobe Bryant. And I look nothing like Kobe Bryant, in my opinion. Though recently I've had my most flattering comparison. This guy said, man, you look like somebody, and I can't think of who it was. And I was like, was it Kobe Bryant or, President Barack Obama? Because, we're twins. He was like, no, Michael B. Jordan. I was like, yeah, I do look like him. So if you watch the Afibnos video, which are in the description below, I did a whole skit about passports, because a passport is like your golden ticket here. When you do not live in your own country, you need your passport for everything. And in China, your passport is your ID. Even if you just want to mail something at the post office, you need your passport. If you want to use the public bikes, you need your passport. If you want to open a bank account, if you want to do anything, you need your passport. I have my passport at all times, and I keep it with me, and I keep it close to my heart. For all foreigners who arrive in Beijing, at least before COVID, we all had to go to the same hospital. Way outside the city, so inconveniently placed, but it's close to most of the universities, and I guess it's most of the foreign university students go there, which leads me to the point of never go to this place in August or September, right before school starts, because this place is packed. And there's like 8 or 9 tests that all foreigners have to do when they arrive in China. Unlike most hospitals where you go whenever you want, this hospital has special times. So students are allowed to go all day. But if you're not a student, if you're just a worker, you can only go in the morning. If you're coming to Beijing and you're a foreigner, don't go in August or September, and don't go in the afternoon. Once you're fully into China and you've settled down, you've been here a month or so, you've registered with the police station and all that, the police will come to your house. Every time they come to my house, it's at least 4 of them. And then like 2 of them don't even talk. So it's 2 guys' job, and the other 2 guys maybe job shadowing, or they just wanted to hang out, get out of the office. One time the police came to my house to check my drone because I've registered, because I follow the rules and I'm a good citizen. They came to my house and verified that I had this drone. They took pictures of it or whatever, and there was 3 of them, and I was like, to take a picture of a drone, and my drone has a little baby drone, so it's not like, they need to pick it up. And I've done my best to travel as much as I can around China. Of all the places I've been, I've never felt more welcomed than Qinhuangdao. This is where the Great Wall ends, going to the sea, to the coast of China. Everybody was just so friendly, and it wasn't like in the tourist areas. Like, I try to get off the beaten path. I try to be where the locals are. I try to, see what the city really is. Like, at first I was like, okay, hold on, something's gonna happen. But then it kept happening at different places, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I was with a friend, and a guy just gave her an extra drink. We went somewhere, and this couple just approached me and was like, hey, how are you today? Are you visiting our lovely city? And this was in Chinese, and I was like, yeah, I am. And I thought they were gonna sell me something, and they just wanted to say hi, and they didn't even speak English. So some Qinhuangdao hospitality. So check it out if you get a chance. Interesting, I'm sure, quite polemic topic, having friends from, Taiwan and Macau specifically, and seeing how they're treated as Chinese people. It's like, wow, I'm not the only foreigner here. Yeah. Expats, what comments do you have about how you feel being a foreigner in China? Write your experience, leave them down in the comments below. All you new people out there, thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, comment, And keep following the series. Got a few more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.